He gets the job done, no matter what the cost.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
Muy buenas a todos, estamos en una nueva serie en el canal. Estamos en una serie que vosotros habéis decidido que se haga. Y estamos en Mass Effect, el primer juego, el juego original, el juego primigenio. Y vamos a hacer esta aventura con las pautas que vosotros habéis acordado en el vídeo de encuestas. Bueno, vamos a iniciar una nueva carrera y a medida que vayamos viendo las opciones que hay, iré diciendo las selecciones que habéis pillado vosotros.
Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Vale, empezamos con una identificación nueva porque si no esto sería John Shepard soldado y poco más. Vale, habéis decidido que el personaje sea hombre. Ha estado casi igualado, pero en el último tirón la balanza se ha decantado por un personaje varón. Así que John Shepard.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Vamos a ser del espacio para que nuestros padres hayan sido miembros de la Alianza y que hayamos pasado todo este tiempo cumpliendo con nuestra misión como humanos de lanzar a la humanidad al espacio, por así decirlo.
Confirm psychological profile.
¿Héroe de guerra? ¿O superviviente? Vamos a decir superviviente, venga.
Confirm military
Y
specialization.
vosotros habéis decidido que de las tres clases iniciales, o sea, no las combinadas, que son estas tres, entre soldado, ingeniero y adepto, la balanza se ha decantado por adepto y además por bastantes votos.
Confirm facial
La cara no
identification.
se la voy a cambiar porque el Mass Effect 1 tiene un sistema que mayormente de cada 10 personajes que te crees creándole tú la apariencia, 9 van a ser engendros, así que no voy a tocar nada.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Y bueno,
Identification
el tema de dificultad no hubo encuesta, pero no puedo ponerla más alta de veterano. Necesitas pasarte el juego 2 veces para poder acceder a locura, así que veterano de base. No va a haber subida de nivel automática para ningún personaje, o sea que lo haga yo. Básicamente les pondré yo los puntos cada vez que suba un personaje o un aliado de nivel. Puntería asistida, bien, no hay problema. Uso de talentos de pelotón es que tus personajes usen sus habilidades cuando quieran, así que perfecto. Subtítulos sí, y guardado automático puede ser un problema, pero lo prefiero por si nos encontramos con situaciones muy chungas. Vamos allá, vamos a ver la intro y a comenzar.
Well, what about Shepard? He's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of his life.
Military service runs in the family. Both his parents were in the Navy.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
First prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emission sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Vale, aquí ya, aunque no lo pongan, se empiezan a ganar puntos de rebeldía o de virtud dependiendo de lo que digamos. Las votaciones han tenido un 50-50, podríamos decir, no es un empate técnico, pero mayormente podríamos decir que el personaje va a ser un personaje legal, va a ser un personaje bueno, pero que va a tener momentos de locura intensa, o sea que en alguna que otra ocasión igual la pistola la saca antes de cuenta, pero Shepard en esta aventura va a ser una persona buena. A veces historias oficiales, pero solo los idiotas se creen las historias oficiales. Haz tú siempre exageres.
You always expect the worst.
Well, bad feelings are an occupational hazard. But we don't go anywhere unless there's a good reason, so... What are we doing here?
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant.
Huh?
Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Vale, vamos a ver. Lo primero sería, antes de ir a hablar con el capitán, ver un poco el tema si podemos encontrar algo secundario. Podemos hablar con Priestley. Mapa de la galaxia no. Por aquí no podemos entrar todavía. Vale, vamos a ver. Personaje, pelotón. Estos son los puntos que tenemos de base. Podemos gastar 3 de inicio. Nosotros vamos a subirnos 2 de encanto. Luego en el siguiente nivel que subamos iremos a por el tercero. Vamos a intentar tener encanto siempre al máximo. Vamos a subirnos un punto a barrera. Vale. Ahora nos lo vamos a colocar. Barrera en el 1. Lanzamiento en el 2. Y alteración en el 3. Baja la armanda, hijo. Vamos a hablar con el navegante Presley, que será el segundo al mando siempre.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the...
Voy a intentar que esta sea una serie en la que veamos todo, ¿vale? Todas las conversaciones, todos los descubrimientos del códice, todos los objetivos secundarios. Eso sí, en la exploración de planetas iré pegando cortes. Cuando lleguemos a eso ya lo explicaré. Pero en las conversaciones quiero escucharlo todo, porque muchas de estas partes de conversación desbloquean entradas del códice.
Don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Vale, veis códice, y lo bueno de este juego es que toda entrada del códice y todo tema de eso, de entradas y demás, todo lo que investigues es experiencia que repercute en el personaje como tal, así que es interesante hacerlo, porque a la larga en todo el juego pueden ser 3 niveles tranquilamente solo por conversaciones. Este tío, Jenkins, es un homenaje. Parece que no, pero es un homenaje. Es un soldado que nos va a acompañar al principio. Y es Jenkins, pero es L. Jenkins, ¿vale? O sea, es un personaje basado en Leroy Jenkins de World of Warcraft, que si no lo sabéis es un jugador, ¿vale? Que en una mazmorra en la que iban 20 personas se saltó el tema de organizar un poco el combate y entró gritando ¡Leroy Jenkins! Y los mataron a todos. Pues este personaje está basado en esa persona.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not going to screw this up.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
Jenkins, como veis, es bastante impresionable.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds. Just like you on a cruise.
I try not to think about a cruise.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the
Es
from the main
típico,
city. It was gorgeous.
típico chaval de campo, pero en la era
I realized it was
espacial.
a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
The captain's waiting for me.
Bye, Commander.
Es virtud más 2 y experiencia de gratis. Vale, veamos qué quiere Nihilus y el capitán Anderson. Iba a decir comandante, pero comandante somos nosotros.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
La cosa se pone seria en un momento.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Pareces preocupado.
Are we expecting trouble?
I'm always expecting trouble.
There's more, Shepard. Nihilus isn't just here for the beacon. He's also here to evaluate you.
Para evaluarte.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate.
Eso te propuse como candidato a los espectros.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
O sea, hemos pasado de un vuelo de prueba a una doble misión en la que me han metido toda la presión del mundo.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
O sea, vamos a buscar una baliza en la que no saben lo que hay. Podría estar simplemente una receta de pan, o podría estar la receta de una bomba que podría destruir un planeta en un segundo. Por eso es tan importante.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't... Get evac! They came out of nowhere. We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Se va a liar.
Aging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Vale, ahora ya por fin podemos manejar a nuestro primer grupito. Skydan Alenko y Richard L. Jenkins. Richard Leroy Jenkins. Bueno, en principio hasta que no vayamos por la izquierda no hay nada. O sea, no hay enemigos ni nada, pero creo que había un par de objetos por aquí. ¿Me puedo poner esas mejoras? No estoy... Sí, sí que puedo. Regenerador. Venga. Regeneración de escudos. Pues me parece genial. Matar a estos bichos no te va a dar nada, así que da un poco bastante igual. Por cierto, no puedo cambiar las teclas. Y no puedo hacer guardados automáticos porque me pararía la grabación. Así que vamos a tener que sobrevivir con guardados manuales y autoguardados, básicamente. Aquí dice, todos quietos. ¿Y quién es el que no se está quieto? Avanza, pero no mucho. Quieto, quieto. Quieto, Leroy. Adiós, Leroy. Ya está. Los primeros niveles lo vamos a pasar muy mal con el tema de la puntería y tal. Lo vamos a pasar muy mal. Mira que está el pobre de Jenkins. Le han reventado. Aquí ya podemos empezar con el tema de o virtud o rebeldía.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete, but I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Vale, ¿veis? Virtud más 2. Si hubiésemos dicho deja el cuerpo aquí, no habría dicho nada. Alenko tampoco habría dicho nada. Habría actuado de la misma forma. Vamos a destruirlo. Vaya a ser que provoquen daño las explosiones. Yo diría que no. Qué puntería de mierda. Al principio se tiene la puntería horrible. Pero horrible, Y además nos curamos una mierda, que es otra putada. A ver. Le podemos poner una mejora al elenco también. Vale, le ponemos esto. Vamos a subir niveles. Tenemos 3 puntos, vamos a subirnos uno a encanto. Y 2 a... ¿Por qué no puedo desbloquear pistolas? O no sé hasta qué... A lo mejor tengo que ir subiendo a tirar pistolas, vale, pues armadura básica. Tengo que subirme el tema de pistolas en cuanto pueda. Porque necesito puntería, solo puedo usar pistolas. Así que lo necesitamos. Hicimos 2 puntos en decodificación. 1 en barrera para que la tenga. Y 1 en primeros auxilios. Vale. Es que mira, qué porquería. Qué porquería de puntería. Al final me matarán. Vale. Menos mal que Alenko también no es un inútil como tal. Vale. Aquí yo os recomendaría que si vais muy mal de vida y esas cosas, que simplemente os esperéis a tener barrera activada al principio y punto. No necesitáis más. Con barrera vais sobrados. Da igual la dificultad, ¿vale? Al menos al principio. Vale, ahí están los Geth, que van a ser el principal enemigo en este juego. Y ahí está un pinchito Geth. Como los podemos atacar de lejos, de puta madre.
Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
No te culpes.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're
Todo el mundo se lo recuerda cosas del colegio.
Limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the...
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no
Vale,
Turians.
ahora Williams, bueno, Ashley se une al grupo. Ya tenemos un soldado en nuestro pelotón. Y un arma que le vamos a dar a ella. Porque nosotros no vamos a darle uso a ninguno. Vale, Banshee para ti. Y vamos a coger estas cositas. Mejora de munición. Y armadura ligera, que me voy a poner yo, pero al momento. A ver, mejora de munición. Vamos a ponernos química, que hace daño tóxico. Y esto es contra orgánico. Vamos a ponernos química. Y ¿qué ha sido lo otro que me he pillado? Una armadura. Aquí está. Scorpion 1. Que como veis cambia la apariencia al momento. Y algunas son feas. Pero feas. Pero feas. ¿Veis? Ahora hacemos mucho más daño. Es como veneno, en esencia. Pero tiene pros y contras. A algunos tipos de enemigos les haremos menos daño con esto.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Vale.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead.
No.
Check it out.
Uf.
I'll wait for you there.
Estaba nada de quedarme ahí pillado, ¿eh? No sé si habéis fijado que mi personaje se movía en plan... Estaba nada de quedarme ahí clavadete para toda mi vida. Este que hace más daño. Tiene un poco menos de puntería. Venga. Vamos a ponernos la tampoco pasa nada por tener un poquito menos de puntería. Pero el daño es importante. Bueno, aquí vamos a conocer a uno de los tipos de enemigos que más odio de toda la aventura. Son los cascarones. Son estos amigos. Los odio a muerte, son horribles.
Oh God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Ya os digo, una mierda de estos bichos, si te engancha te revienta. Sin bromas, ¿eh? Te revienta, pero a lo bestia. Y habrá momentos en el que nos tocará enfrentarnos a 5, 6, 10, 15 tranquilamente. Los odio, ¿eh? Los odio, pero con toda mi puta alma. Vamos a abrir esta puerta.
Humans, thank the maker.
Haces el hacedor.
Close the door before they come back.
El doctor Manuel está un poco pasado de vueltas.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses.
Joder, con Manuel.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific
Todos
discovery
coinciden
of our
con eso,
lifetime.
que puede ser el descubrimiento del siglo.
Groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Dios Manuel.
Please, this isn't the time.
Dios Manuel.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Vale, si decimos yo puedo callarlo, le pegas un viaje y lo dejas grogger.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it.
Y te pillarías algo de rebeldía por ello.
Hush, Manuel, go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
El bueno de Manuel. Madre mía, el bueno de Manuel cómo está. Y ahora lo de, ha dicho el Manuel, un turiano es el líder del enemigo. Ahora vamos a ver por qué ha dicho eso. Tiene un motivo. Ahí está Nailus y otro turiano.
Saren.
Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Saren es otro espectro.
Don't worry.
Pero
I've got it under control.
igual es algo malo. Me molan los detallitos como este de que escuchas el tiro. Qué hijo de puta, Saren.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Mira, tío. Hay otro por ahí. Ojo al principio del juego, porque ya os digo, como se enganche bien un enemigo, no salir de esta, Vale, Omnigel. Por aquí no hay nada. Abramos esto. No. Uf.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
Son granjeros.
Garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, it felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should...
Quizá deberíamos dársela. ¿El qué?
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
¿El qué, puto? ¿Qué me estás escondiendo?
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
Contrabando es un crimen.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But it probably get more use out of it than we will.
Eso es todo.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's...
Dame unos euritos.
I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
Se llama
His
Powell.
name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport if he's still alive.
Vale, creo que esto ya, sí, todo hecho.
I have to go.
Bueno, nos hemos sacado una pistola, 10 de experiencia y más 4 en virtud. Simplemente por tener encanto subido. ¿Veis? Taquilla de almacenamiento, electrónica, habilidad demasiado baja. No tenemos, no podemos abrirla. Básicamente es experiencia que estamos perdiendo. Mejora de escudo. A ver si podemos subirnos esto pronto. Y vamos a ir subiendo barrera de mientras. A ver qué hay dan. Con esto desbloqueamos electrónica. Y espero poder abrirlo ahora. Ojalá. Y con Ashley vamos a tirar todo a fusiles de asalto. Es nuestra bestia parda ahora mismo. Y armadura de combate. Que haga lo que pueda. Vamos a aprovechar y guardamos. A ver si ahora me dejan abrir esto. Sí. Es la misma mierda. Y lo dicho, te pillas objetos y lo más importante, experiencia. Vamos a poner la armadura a Ashley. Ah, no puede. ¿Por qué no? Ah, vale, porque es pesada. Todavía no puede. Hasta que no suba unos niveles, no. Vale. Y la pistola, que es muchísimo mejor que la que tenemos. Sensor de combate. Vale. Pues nos ha salido bastante bien ser buenos. Si eres malo, le sacas la pipa y le dices, dame lo que tengas ahí o te pego un tiro en la puta cara, amigo. Campeón. Aquí es donde estaba Nailus. Y como veis ahí está el cadáver del pobre desgraciado. Y aquí hay otros cadáveres varios. Uy. Vale, eso me lo puedo poner. Radioactiva. Ah. No es lo mismo. Vale. Nada. No es el mismo tipo de munición.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Powell, ¿de qué me suenas?
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian.
El otro le
The other one
disparó.
shot him.
What the hell are you talking about?
There were 2 Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Come you're the only one who survived. Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance.
Bueno, tengo que comenzar. Yo ya estaba detrás de las cajas. Cobarde.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Y a veces me echan las siestecitas. No es cobarde, no, vago.
I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find.
Qué cabronazo.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next
Miles de
these
ellos.
Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
Te hemos pillado.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something
Tecnología experimental.
Could be worth a fortune.
El cabrón, es que encima no solo se manga la granada, sino que tenía otra cosa más.
I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Y se van dando tal cual. Vale, mejora de granada de alta potencia. Ahora la podemos poner, pero hay enemigos. Vale. Y las armas, ¿a quién queréis? ¡A las flotantes! Vamos a apuntar, coño. La madre que te parió, juego. Joder. Ojo que me pueden matar, Vale, queda uno más. Vale. Ahora pillamos lo que hay por aquí, que hay un botiquín y poco más. Y no sé si al principio de este puentecito había algo más. Creo haber visto unas cajitas. Pero no tienen nada. Vale, pues bueno, lo vamos a dejar aquí porque ahora ya lo siguiente es algo contrarreloj. Y bueno, ya llevamos unos buenos minuticos. Ya estamos en el borde del margen de tiempo que habéis puesto vosotros, más o menos. Y bueno, este es el primer vídeo de la guía de Mass Effect. Espero que os esté gustando, espero que tengáis ganas de más. Y bueno, en el siguiente vídeo vamos a ir a por la baliza y a ver qué ocurre. A ver, guardamos. Vale, espero que os haya gustado el vídeo y nos vemos en el siguiente. ¡Hasta luego!